There we are. Already hit the like button. Right on. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Sagittarius, this is for you. I'm early. I wasn't supposed to be out for another couple of minutes or so, but let's clear this energy and get into this reading. This is just a Sagittarian energy for whoever needs it. Cross watchers, you are welcome here as well. Hi, welcome, welcome. Hi, come on in the room, you guys. I'll give you guys a second to start. So if you're coming in after the fact, you didn't catch the live, go to about 2 minutes in the reading and that's when I'll start. Sagittarius energy. Oh, and of course, happy Easter. Happy Easter. I will give you guys a weekly in a couple of days. That's just how I'm feeling. It's been a very busy day, back and forth, doing a lot of different things. So finally had a chance to sit down, chill for a second, and ready to talk with you guys. But I'm just being called to read for Sagittarius. It is what it is. Stay blessed, stay peaceful, stay... Something about you guys being granted the promised land. Something like that. Like there's a big, big blessing, Sagittarius, coming your way. Or someone around you wants you to be blessed. It's also what I'm picking up on. Why wouldn't you be blessed? Because you do the things you're supposed to do. So again, as you guys start coming in the channel or in the chat, there you are. Okay, it takes a minute. And so they're probably going to send the announcement out right at like 7:11 because that's when I set the reading for. But again, I'm early. I'm like 4 or 5 minutes early. So I want you guys to know, again, happy Easter. Love you bunches. Lots of kisses. Big hugs to you. We'll do the weekly later. I'm also going to be contacting the winners of the Easter giveaway. They have not been chosen yet. So I want you guys to make sure that if you still have time, go check out Instagram, comment, like it, put the heart on there. Do what you need to do. What do we want to start with first? I'm not going to go too deep on you guys because I haven't had technically my evening meal yet. So we're only going to be here for a little bit. We just need to see what you guys need to know. I just know it's deep, whatever it is. Hello. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Sagittarius energy. Wherever you are in the world, hello. Nighttime, daytime, mid-evening. It is 7 o'clock for me, p.m. Jaden. Hi, Jaden. Brazilian. Beautiful. If it happens to come out, Gus, I will happily tell you. Not doing private reads tonight, though. We're just gonna look at Sagittarius, okay, babies? Right on. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice energy. Who's ever in the chat, you guys have great energy. Hi, Andrew. Everyone has superpowers. I think we all do have superpowers, but this is not new to me, Andrew. Andrew, I've been reading cards for the past 20 years. This channel is almost 4 years old. So, wow, you guys have good energy. Good energy, yeah. Well, and I will tell you this, Andrew. Actually, I was tripping off of it earlier, and I was thinking to myself, with all the new, and I'm just going to go with the political aspect of it, okay, with all the new tariffs and the fact that all jobs are going to have to come back to the Americas, this actually might be a hustle for real. What do the cards tell me? I don't know. Let's see. Ryan, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, Ryan. Like one of my children has that name. Let's see what we got. This is Sagittarius. Again, crosswalkers are welcome. I'll do your weekly all signs later on this week, okay? It's just been a busy Easter. And if you guys have not already, go over to Instagram and join the chat, or not join the chat, but comment on that post that we have, because we're doing the free giveaway. We're giving away that drum with the mallets. And then I have two of these, two of those beautiful eggs, and I will be filling them with all kinds of metaphysical energy. Hi, Sagittarius. Yes. Hi, Dino. Hi. Oh, you subscribed? Well, thank you, Dino. I appreciate that. All right, let's get this energy out. What do we need to know? So this is the deep deck, right? This is the dream deck. Sky Dancers and Surrender, number 48. Let's see what we got. Oh, don't worry about it. It's all good. I'm learning other languages as well. I'm learning Spanish. I have no French. I'm learning French still, and I'd like to learn Portuguese. So, and I listen to Korean like a lot. I don't know what that is, but Babbel helps for real. So, Will-o'-the-Wisp, treasure hidden in the shadows. Oh, I like this for you guys. Netcasters, preparations for future or fruition. And you also have unmarked trail, revelation. I knew it. I knew it. You guys are awesome. I told you. So you're really being guided and surrounded right now for the new opportunities that are coming your way. But for whatever reason, this energy makes me think of as above, so below. So remember, whatever it is that you're putting out there. Hi, Shami. Welcome. That is what you need to be recognizing. 48, 62, 42, 57. So again, the numbers 4, 8, 6, 2, 5, and 7 could be key. Some of you all, this has to do with life path numbers. Sagittarius, what is happening for Sagittarius? Let's pick up on the vibration with Sagittarius. So 12th house, you also have Saturn energy. And you have Scorpio. So I don't know why. The first thing that came to me when I saw this 12th house energy was hidden enemies, right? I don't know what it is about hidden enemies. That's the name of the musical. You got in. There you go. There you go. Wow. So you didn't even need me to answer. Beautiful. Interesting. So 12th house energies, you guys have a karmic energy that is obsessed with you. But here's the thing. It doesn't necessarily need to affect you. I feel what this is there is see, look, beloved. You have the words beloved and you have sky dancers. This is someone who's going to come into your life and I don't know, I guess they're curious about you. Is what this makes me think, Sagittarius. There's something about them and they're curious, but you're so guided and you're so blessed. There's something very metaphysical. There's something about you, Sagittarius. What is it? Like you radiate an energy to where those that are around you are attracted, but this is a healthy energy. This is not something that's toxic. But what's crazy to me is the fact that this came out the way that it did and says that there's someone who's obsessed with you. So to me, this says that your energy is something that's positive and you're preparing for beautiful things to come. But if you've got this person that is around you, or you've got this energy that could be trying to trigger you, remember, as above, so below, balance is required. Okay. The fact that your heart space is well known here. That's another thing. I'm just thinking to myself, love. It says the unmarked trail. You don't know where this is headed. You have not been down this road before. Or maybe whoever you're dealing with was coming off as a karmic, came off as a hidden enemy, and you recognize them from the past. Because I am sensing a past life energy here. There's something here about, I'm hearing the phrase, don't do it. right? So if this person was triggering you, or you were thinking to yourself, no, don't mess with this particular person, I don't know. What is it about you? You're doing well. And it's like you didn't realize who you were. And so with this energy, it's like you're coming back to life. You are being loved. You're being blessed. So I posted, and I don't know what made me post that phrase, but the phrase I asked just on the reminder for the giveaway we're having for Easter was, do you know God's love? Right? Some people do, some people don't. And God can be anything that you need God to be. Okay. You don't have to be raised like I was raised. You can have any sort of faith-based thinking you want to have. Okay. And what this says to me is that you didn't realize how special you were, or someone did not realize how special you are. Mary Magdalene energy here. It says love only ever expands. Yes. See, I told you, it says, I am the beloved. And it says the fourth power. So the fourth power, it's talking about what you're getting ready to do. Mary Magdalene energy, you are love. And something that you are getting ready to do, you cannot make that up. You now have the phrase beloved twice here. You are someone that the divine is protecting. You are someone that they are watching out for. And it says, I trust that my soul, I trust what my soul desires. And this is talking to me about the solar plexus chakra, or not the solar plexus, excuse me, the sacral chakra. Okay. And what that says to me is all colors, all vibrations. You guys are vibrating at a higher path. You're vibrating at a higher level. This is, Amanda, this is going to be a reading for everybody. It's an energy of the collective, okay? So just sit, chill with us, and if this reading resonates for you, then that's great. What I'm picking up on right now is the reading for everybody. The energy is that of love and light, okay? So if you're feeling darkness, this is your call to understand that whatever was bothering you is not going to bother you anymore. But remember, as above, so below. What you put out there is what you will receive in return. If you guys have not ever looked up the word beloved, all right, because you now have Mary Magdalene energy here, and you also have the fourth power energy, and you also have lovers. I'm putting that here. There's something to do with lovers and what it is that you're desiring, who you're desiring, who is around you. Sky dancers would be air energy as well, telling you that there's going to be some sort of change, but you don't see it coming. You really don't see this coming. Maybe it's a new lover that you don't see coming. Whatever this is, to me, it's both. If that is the case and you don't see this lover coming, you are both beloved to one another. Okay? Two different sets of beloved. You are both beloved to one another. It's meant for this to happen for you. See? One of you might be in despair. The other of you has great fortune coming. Okay? It's like yin and yang, if that makes sense. There's an opposite. And if you two come together, maybe someone lost some money. That's another thing that is kind of what I'm picking up on. Like, there's someone here that needed to do something with money, and they had to raise something. They had to go through whatever trial this was so that they could recognize who you are, Sagittarius, and vice versa. Okay, someone needed to recognize who you are, though. Netcaster, tell me about this. Whoever this is, see despair, and that's what you didn't see. Treasures hidden in the shadow, because somebody didn't realize what it was that was meant to happen. Something had to end with the coffin and the despair energy. Whatever it was that you felt was not meant for you, whether it's you never thought that your lover would come, you never thought that the job would come because in the corner it says not hiring. Whatever that is, you are now being brought together with your divine energy. See, I told you, courtship. See, that you either have a lover or you have a job. You have some sort of union coming in for you, Sagittarius. That's actually going to be much better than what you ever realized. Some of you, I feel like you already know who this person is, and it's spirit is preparing you. So they're asking you to dial back a little bit, especially if you've got some sort of obsessive compulsive disorder or obsessive lover, or someone that you have not stopped thinking about, right? Either you need to go be with this person and maybe they learn their lesson, or you need to release whatever that is. Okay, so let's say this person gave you something. I was just having this conversation earlier today. Let's say, for instance, this person gave you something and you were still holding on to it. It's time to release whatever that is now. Okay, I feel like you're supposed to release it. So if this person is meant for you, they should come back into you. Yeah, privileged lady. Some of you all, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Someone here has been under a misrepresentation and has kept someone trapped and stuck. You can no longer let whatever this was, even if it's this karmic person's energy, hold you down any further. Okay, whatever happened in the past, you have to let it go. You have a new lover, someone that is coming into your life. I don't think that this person is someone that you expect either. Okay. Some of you all have it's like a generational thing where you're around this particular person and maybe you're learning your past life lessons the same way that they are. Because I definitely hear past life energy. Hi, 7D vintage. Yes. Repent and live. Interesting. So remember they said that with the netcaster coming to fruition, you now have a gift that is also coming, but it is releasing any old toxic ways of thinking, releasing people that did not, value you, releasing people that did not understand maybe it's your family. Maybe they didn't understand your family. Maybe they don't understand your lineage. Maybe they don't understand a lot of different things. This is dark. Whatever this was that happened between the two of you, there is someone here that is carrying an energy from a false lover. Okay. Now, whether or not this lover is someone who can be released, they have definitely tried to imprison either your energy or the person that is, you're dealing with, because there's something here that is obsessive. There's something here that is very, very toxic. And it was like strategically done to mess with you, to keep you from learning about these blessings. And it's almost like, so let's say, for instance, you're walking a dark path, right? And then out of nowhere, all of these little tiny lights just come. Okay. And that is because they need you to feel safe and secure. That's what this feels like to me, Sagittarius. They want you to feel safe and secure so you can move into the blessing that they're offering you, to this new gift. All right. And whatever it was, I feel like it scared you. See, I told you, you have something new coming in. It's taking you off to a new place. You guys might be traveling, but in order to do that, see, look, and so 70s vintage is talking about how, Christ died for us. And I get that, right? And again, any religion, but there's lavender for healing and new opportunities and healthy growth. All right. But it also says resurrection. This is Easter Sunday, guys. And it says the ego dies and the soul rises. Okay. And you'll notice here that whatever journey you are going to be on, this anchor is no longer holding you back. It's no longer holding you down. So allowing this ego to leave, that's the gift. No longer thinking that you have to be stuck or obsessing over something anymore is the gift. It's rising above and becoming a better person. Okay. One of the things that will definitely help you guys with this is forgiveness. I know that that's one of the hardest freaking things for people to do in life. But when I tell you the ultimate answer of how to get past the false person that was trying to keep you stuck, trying to keep you down, the one that is in themselves in despair, someone that you felt like maybe you've been yearning for this particular person. Maybe you shared your body with this person. You shared your mind. You shared your heart. You shared something with them. But it is not meant for you to have to do this. Your path has been lit. Do you understand what I mean? And I'm not talking about firewater, baby. I'm talking about the fact that you have been blessed with the fairies. You have been blessed with opportunities to allow something to rebirth. It says the soul, I am free. Okay. And it says, I have not bound anything. I I have not bound anything. So no one is binding you anymore. They are not binding you. You're not bound. You are not. See, look, you can't even make this up. It says the freedom, and I swear it says the egg. Okay. This is all about making the decision to honor yourself and understand and respect who you are. Yeah, and here it is again. It's a journey. This is all about what you guys need to do. You need to be creative with whatever this is as well. I'm going to ask you to release the karmic. And this is what the reading is telling you. Okay. So everybody that's asking for a free reading, release the karmic energy. Figure out how to let the ego go. Do not worry about what that other person is doing right now. If they were truly your beloved, they would be there for you. Okay. They would go do the healing that they needed to do, and then they would come back to you. That's what this says to me. You're on a path, you're on a journey, but this karmic ass energy, it won't keep you stuck. It does. And I feel like if you learn to let it go, it will be even better. You have to let the ego go. All right. And then we all have this. Well, how do I describe the ego? Describe the ego for the people watching right now. The Sun, 7, and Leo. Man, you cannot make that up. Wow, you can't make that up. The Sun, 7, and Leo. So it's aggressive energy. It's wanting what you want right then and right there. It's not listening to spirit, try to guide you in the right direction. It's allowing deception to come in and wisdom when it comes to certain relationships, because you have the 7th house, okay? And it's you're too aware of yourself, right? Don't worry about what needs to happen for you, Sagittarius. What I'm telling you is that they are telling you how beautiful you truly are. The relationship that you do desire with this Leo energy, it's coming because you are desirable. What they're asking you is to make sure that you are in a place where you can receive what they are preparing for you. It is coming. That is what I see. And it's like this. But what are you putting out there? Are you putting out there doubt and fear? Are you worried about, hi, Jenny, baby? Are you worried about what is, how do I say this? What is going to happen for you? Do not worry about that other person. Continue to follow the path that they need you to follow. You cannot stay in ego. If you stay in ego, this blessing that they have for you with the relationship, something that is actually very beautiful. I see that this person finds you highly attractive, and it might just be your soul energy, right? And if you are working on yourself, you're asking yourself, you're reminding yourself that you are, what's the phrase I'm looking for? You're abundant. You're not only abundant, but you're beautiful. Okay. And I'm not saying this because you wear a pound of makeup. I'm saying this because it's your spirit. Your spirit is what they are talking about right now. And you're going to take this as an opportunity to release the ego. That's what this sounds like to me. You'll take the opportunity to release ego. They're giving you something blessed, and you get to come up in beauty and in blessings. And that's the truth. You have 6th house energy here, which would be Virgo. And then you also have Virgo again. Yeah. You have to fight for this soul purpose. That's what this says to me. You have to fight for this soul purpose. Your purpose is the North Node. So if you don't know where your North Node sits, I'm going to recommend that you go and find that. Okay? Definitely going to recommend that you go and find that energy, Sagittarius. Where are we at? 24? Okay. I got to go meal prep for the week. So as you guys know, I do have a 9 to 5. For those of you all that have been in the reading and in the chat with me, thank you for hitting the like button and subscribing and supporting. Because I love you guys, remember that there is an Easter giveaway. I have not pulled yet. I will be pulling before I go to bed, and I will be letting it known. And then tomorrow when it's more... it's not so late, because I think the East Coast, you guys are already at like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. I don't want to be emailing people way too late. So just go ahead. You guys still have an opportunity to join that. Let's see. What else do we have? What other messages? 8 of Sagittarius. That's you. Yeah, your blessings. Somebody tried to block your blessings. I already know. I can see it. Okay. But you have to learn to make this decision so that this money and all of this other stuff can come in. Yes. Next week's offer. Okay. That's nice, Ryan. I really appreciate that. And Ryan, your name means kingly. You know that, right? So don't accept anything less than what you deserve. Remember that, okay? Just don't be an ego. But I will tell you, Ryan, it's the 10 of Pentacles, baby. You guys are all headed towards something blessed and something divine, but you got to leave the ego in the past. You got to let something go. I don't know why this ego keeps coming out the way that it does, because it's not you. That's not who you are. And if this is you and things just weren't working out for you, it kept you stuck in your ego. And that's why they're telling you, you are so special. You have no idea how special you are. Ooh, I got chills. Ooh, I got chills with that. Ooh, I got chills. Love it. That's all I can say. You guys are headed into a magical union. You're headed into something blessed and abundant. Own it. Love it. Thank God for it, because he's the one that's giving it to you. He is the one that's going to be offering you this blessing, but get rid of the ego. That's what I'm hearing. Be creative with how you choose to learn who you are. Higher vibration. Some of you all, if you are doing the chakra system and learning how to balance yourself, it's not about the Kundalini. It's about being able to talk to yourself and realize who you are as a higher power. Okay. Some of you all are way, way beyond what, any imagination could ever bring. 2020, with the way that the internet went, allowed people to, yes, become more mystical, become way more. Oh, thank you so much, Vita. I appreciate you. Fernandez. What a beautiful name. Fernandez. Thank you for the super chat so, so much. I don't know what it is about your name, but Vita, and I'm sorry to say this, but Vita is a very good example of what I'm talking about. Vita, you have a grandparent or something like that that sits in your energy. They went through a lot of trials and tribulations, but they definitely watch over you. I don't know if you know that or not, but that's what I'm telling all of you at this point. You are so watched over and protected with this will-o-wisp. You are so watched over and protected. They are lighting your way for you. And I told you, they're giving you something that's blessed. You are now unrestricted, Sagittarius. Anything else? You are free to do what you need to do. Be creative with it. I feel like I'm repeating myself now. They said, get that money. Get that money. Get that marriage. Get that union. Allow yourself to step into the soul contract. Get rid of the feeling that you do not deserve it. Get rid of the feeling that someone has taken it from you. Get rid of the feeling that makes you think that it is not meant for you. Wow. Get rid of it. And the only way that you're going to get rid of it is by challenging yourself and being creative, like I said. As above, so below, right? What you put out into the ethers will come back to you. Positive manifestations. So freaking positive. We can't even say nothing else. I'm telling you, there's something, you all have a soulmate that's returning to you. Maybe because you have a legacy as well. And it says love is always legendary. And the third power, didn't I just say the number 3? Humility is my greatest strength. So understanding that there's a greater power over us. I went straight to a great fortune. All I can say is leave whatever this is in the past. Oh, thank you, Jenny. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for the super chat, you guys. When I tell you, babies, that this is above and beyond, I really would like you to just, when somebody says hallelujah, put your hand in the air and collect whatever this is, because it feels good to me. All right. It is very opening. It's very enlightening. Cleanse your energy. You guys, I don't know if I have them over on the website, but you can get them anywhere. Sage the house. Okay. Some of you all might need the big wand, whatever this is. Sage your energy, cleanse your energy. I actually just posted it over on Facebook, and I was telling my family and friends, yesterday was a great day to just cleanse your energy. Get rid of the naysayers, get rid of the negativity, get rid of the people that, are originally coming off as being, I don't know, like I don't know. They just come off as being, I don't know, it's kind of stalkerish in a way. But that's because you've got this coming. And I feel like, especially with the way that you're cannot, I don't know if I just shuffled or not, but this is at the bottom of the deck. You have the 10 of Cups. And I cannot say anything else. No, I can say something else. I'm going to talk to you about this false person. Okay. Because some of you all are wondering if this person is coming back to you. If they didn't treat you right, I really don't want you worrying whether or not they didn't come back, if they're coming back to you or not. Okay. Some of you all, this person wanted to take your energy. They did. But there's something here where the fact that I see, okay, you have 2 beloveds here, meant to be. You also have lovers that came out on top of it. But then you also have a false person that kept you trapped, kept you thinking that something was going to be wrong. And that is what they want you to get rid of. Somebody that came in looking like your beloved, but they are not your beloved. Just call it as you see it is basically what I'm saying. That's what I'm hearing. Call it as you see it. Okay. You do have a beloved energy that's coming back to you. This person loves you. They care about you. It is a past life, I just heard. This person is meant to be there. There's something here about the union between the two of you. Maybe they have to get rid of this energy so that you two can be together. But here's the thing. If they're not ready yet, that's not meant for you. If they are not ready yet and they're stuck in this, that's why Spirit is lighting your path so that you can move forward. Okay, so let me get rid of somebody real quick. Hold on. And the reason that I got rid of that particular person is because we don't need the naysayers. We don't need them. And even if they want to come, let them. And that's what this is. There's a fake ass person. Fake. Do you hear me? And they have a mask on. Maybe you see whoever this particular person is, and that's why they're in despair. You cannot make this up. This is twin flame. Okay, twin flame. This is lovers. This is someone who's coming in here. Whoever this particular person is, tell me about. I'm separating the two because this is you headed towards a union. This is you headed towards something blessed. Your beloved is coming towards you. Okay, if your beloved is patiently waiting or something along those lines, they have to learn to work on themselves. They do. It's a requirement. And that's what we saw with that scorpionic energy. That's what we saw with the Virgo energy. It's very, very important that this person understands the value and does not, like, it's a trigger. It's a trigger warning. So if they're constantly getting triggered by something or they make you triggered by something, that is the lesson that you two have to learn. Okay, because whatever happened between the two of you in the past or recently, yeah, it was painful. It was painful, but it's supposed to be a relationship. So I've got a lot of people asking if their person is coming back. I could see that this person would come back. I could see that. Okay, but they have to work on themselves. And I feel like they want to work on themselves. I'm not necessarily sure why they're so standoffish, especially if you care about them, especially if you love them. See what I mean? If you care about them and they care about you, then they recognize that, okay, so if you're the feminine here, they need to be a masculine that you can follow. Do you understand what I mean? If you are the masculine here, wondering if your divine feminine cares about you, they need to be sweet and kind to you. They need to be the ones that are supportive. Okay. There's something about when you're in this particular relationship, whether or not it's dominant. It's something about the male being dominant in this particular case. And if that's the case, feminines, just be who you are. Be the one that allows this love and this blessing to come through. This is marriage. This is union. This is Powerball. This is love. This is new business. This is new opportunity. This is everything that you have ever wanted. I don't want you, and I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want you sharing this with a liar. I don't want you sharing this with someone that's taking their time and comes off as being standoffish. If they are for you, there's no reason to be standoffish. There's not. I don't want you putting your effort and strength into somebody that thinks that they have time, because what's going to happen is you're going to put your ego down and you're going to say, okay, I'm going to allow you to heal. And while you heal, I'm going to jump my ass right on over you. And I'm going to go into this blessing that Spirit gave to me, because this is the past. And if they didn't learn to do what they were supposed to do, okay. Thank you, Jenny. See, I told you. They know. They know exactly what they're supposed to be doing. They're very well aware. And that's why there's a vibration that's being sent your way by this person. They know exactly what they're doing. And the drama is not something that you can deal with anymore. So I feel like someone here recognizes that they have an opportunity. They have an opportunity because they do have an ace. Your ace is here, theirs is here. What are they going to do with the opportunity? Because I feel like they waited to work on it. They were thinking to themselves that maybe they could just be it's about patience. It is about patience, but the Leo Mars energy that I see here has something to do with sex. So maybe they're aggressive, or they were thinking, hey, why not have more than one partner? Something like that. Okay, Sagittarius? They got rejected. And now, they got rejected in some way. And it's really triggering the crap out of them, because they know that they're divine feminine, and take it as it resonates. They should be caring. The situation is about intuition. The situation is about knowing, learning, and caring. You have two kings here. Somebody also feels like they don't want you to be with anybody else. I do feel that. And so maybe that's part of what it is. Maybe someone did have options here. They were standoffish about it. And then they ended up stepping into some sort of rejection. So while they were in player mode, now they're in love mode. Something along those lines. What it is I see a great opportunity coming here for you. I see benefits. I see blessings. I see abundance. Again, whether it's a love relationship, whatever this is. They said just be peaceful, right? Being peaceful is something that's going to help you in the long run. Okay, I heard this deck is perfect. Let's see. I'm going to do one for you and one for them. And this is the spirit animal deck. And remember, there is a deadline to answer if you guys do join the Instagram giveaway. If you do not respond to me within a timely manner, it gets donated to the channel. Okay? Because I'm going to use it. I'm just saying. All right, babies. You're a Virgo? Yep. Beautiful. I love Virgos. I do. Virgos are so beautiful. Beautiful people. I love Leos too. Leos, Virgos. I do have a hard time with Gemini sometimes, but that's just because I have a child that has a Gemini rising, and he triggers me so bad sometimes. So I get it. I get it. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You guys are so pretty. You're pretty. Something about you guys are pretty. Like someone's pretty. That's what I'm hearing. Like beautiful pretty. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay. All right, what do we need to know? So Sagittarius, let's say this is your card. Okay, so the first card out, as far as animal, spiritual animal energy, what do you need to know? Buffalo spirit, abundant universe will provide. You cannot make that up. Didn't I just tell you you have a whole bunch of abundance and everything coming for you? Totally, all right? There is someone that you do need to hop over, right? Because now you have wasp energy at the bottom of the deck, and it says sometimes life can sting. All right. So I'm just going to go with the basic minimum here. Okay. You also have a 10. Whatever this is, it's when I tell you I have chills at how abundant you guys are going to become. You know, and even like if you have a Native American past life energy, this is someone that's going to come to you in your past life and in this life. And they're bringing you, they killed a buffalo for you because that was the way of the time, right? And everything about this buffalo, they give you this buffalo, not to clean, not to take care of, but they do it themselves and then provide you with shelter, respect, warmth. Like there's something here where whoever this is coming towards you, whether it's the job, whatever this is, They feel like you should be honored. Okay. You are meant to be revered. Do you see the feathers here? And we talked about the air energy. They recognize the light that is around you, is what this feels like. They would be willing to honor you, fight for you, all of that. Now tell me about this other person. What is their spirit energy right now? I say, hi Nisi, I say. Jill, baby, how you doing? Yes. Hi, you guys. Nisi's nuggets, I like that. That's cute. Nisi, were you a gold miner in a past life? I'm just saying. Pot of gold, baby. Because if you are taking this, take your pot of gold. Because this is, maybe in a past lifetime you had a pot of gold, but in this lifetime, whatever this is, it's a blessing. Okay? I'm just saying. Ashe. Yes, I know. I know. Take whatever blessing this is. All right, one more. The other person. The other person. What do we got? Ooh. Bottom of the deck, Hawk Spirit. Let Spirit be your guide. Spirit says, look, we're watching this person for you. That's what they said. We're watching this person for you, boo. We are watching it. Coyote Spirit. Oh, geez, Louise. We've actually had a reading like this before. Coyote Spirit and Fox Spirit together. This is the wily one. Okay? This is the one that is trickster energy that has not figured themselves out yet. But they know they sure are feeling you. 27, 16, so 2, 7, 1, and 6. You also have a 9 here. They're at the end of their cycle, if that makes sense. I'm also tripping off the fact that all of these have feathers. Okay? So honor and respect how this person needs to get rid of the toxicity in their life, and they need to honor and respect that too. Some of you all might have more than one person that you're rejecting as well. You could have 2 people in your life right now that you need to learn to reject, and one is worse than the other. I don't know. To me, this talks about deliberately trying to take from you, but it's not bad. To me, this is someone who, they might come off as being like someone who would get rid of the ego for you. But Spirit says, pay attention. Yeah, look, pay attention. Oh, wow. Wow. Spirit says, pay attention to whether or not this person truly does change. They're going to give you messages. They're going to show you the signs and synchronicities of this particular person. And if you have more than one person, only one of these people is going to come towards you with the true love. Okay. And the way that you're going to notice that this energy is really coming towards you is that they are grateful and they understand where you come from. Like I said, they recognize the light and the path that you are going to be on. Sagittarius, you got something special coming your way, but whoever this is still has not learned. This lesson has not been learned yet, and they're struggling with it. They are. If you step out of ego, Spirit is going to guide you in the right direction. They're going to show you who's going to remain the trickster, and they're going to show you who's going to stop their false ass ways. That's basically what I'm picking up on. Oh, yeah. He's got a huge ego. Somebody said they just rejected somebody because their ego was too big. Yeah, got a huge ego. But look, this is what's coming for you guys. It's the hummingbird. Do you know what's weird is that for the past 3 days, all I've been wanting to do is put a hummingbird feeder in the yard, because there's hummingbirds every time I come home. Like, I always see hummingbirds in the yard, always. And I want to put that sweet water out there. So again, remember what I told you. You have the blessing coming. Here's your blessing. Abundant universe will provide you with the love that it is that you're seeking. Just remember, don't let anybody come in here, try to take from you. Your thanks and your gratefulness needs to go to the one above. It does not need to go to a trickster. One of them is changing and someone is not. They're going to show you whether or not this person changes too. Anything else about whether or not this person changes? Anything else? Something that they got to learn to put down, whether it's the bottle, whether it's the smoking, something. Somebody might have vices. It could be sex, right? Maybe they just have holes in different area codes and they're on the defense about that. But you're not putting up with that. Just some generalization there for you. Yeah. They have to learn to reciprocate. I'm telling you. And once they learn to reciprocate, there's the 10 of Cups. If you're not giving them grief and drama, why would they be giving it to you? They have to learn to release their burdens. You know, and I'm basically what I'm picking up on an energy of is when somebody knows who they want, they know. You shouldn't have to question it. You should not have to question it. You are very welcome, Ryan. I appreciate you. What time is it? We've been here for 45 minutes. Okay, so I got to go meal prep for tomorrow. You guys are amazing. Again, remember, I do have a 9 to 5. That's why you don't see me that often, but it is what it is. I hustle, right? Everybody that gave super chats and super thanks tonight, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Again, you guys don't deal with lovers that don't know themselves. You need to be dealing with someone that is on your level, someone that feels sacred the way that you do, if that makes sense. Beloved and beloved is what you deserve. If they are not your beloved, or they don't realize that they're okay. If they don't realize that they are your beloved, okay. Let them go do their hair. I'll see you next lifetime. I am completely out of tune, but whatever. I'll see you next lifetime is what they're saying. That's what they're saying. I'll see you next lifetime. Right? All right, one final. I heard one more. Oh, thank you, Nisi. I appreciate that. Cholinia. I believe that's how you pronounce that. Cholinia. I love you too. Cholinia, what is it about you being so cute? There's something about you just being super cute. I don't know. You're just like a sweetheart. Or something about you is a sweetheart. You're very giving is what I'm picking up on. Anything else? Anything else? Any other messages? Told you. Everything you've ever wanted. Love, life, soulmate. Stand up for yourself. That's another thing. Oh, thank you, Miss Nisi. Listen, stand up for yourself is what this says. Be someone who can take care of the things that are going on. You guys, some of you all have children coming. If you wanted children, you will have children coming. Might be air sign children, something like that. But whatever this is, you have someone coming and talking to you, telling you what you need to know is true. It's not what you need to hear. It's what you need to know is true. And you will be able to decipher. Ask Spirit. Say, Spirit, please show me if this person is FOS or if they are really like there. You will dream it. I promise you, you will. But this person has to change. This is, what do they call that? An apology with unchanged behavior or without some sort of change in behavior is nothing. Like, you need the change. Yeah. Everything that you want. Let go of that past. Let go of it. Don't let it block you. I'm telling you. It's up to the masculine to get rid of those things that were bothering them. It's not up to the divine feminine. Yeah. Make that change. Man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. That's what I heard. All right, you guys. You are super, super special. Love you bunches. I'm going to get out of here because, like I said, I got to be at work at the butt crack of dawn. I'm cleaning all this up. And if you guys are readers as well, make sure you are cleansing your energy on a regular basis. I've definitely heard that. You guys know how it goes. I am a medium. You guys know how it goes for me. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Will I tell you, I want you guys to make sure you're cleansing. Okay. If for those of you all, if you are hearing this message and you've been thinking you need to cleanse, you do, boo. You very much do. Here, let me provide you with a little bit of energy as well. Okay. I'll provide that for you right now. And if you can sense this, because all of us, yes, we do have extra sensory powers, things like that, as long as we're not stuck in vices. If you guys can feel this, you definitely need to cleanse your own home. I'm going to recommend cleaning the floors, cleaning the windows, all of that stuff, okay? Get the dust out, get the clutter out, sage your area, okay? You can do other things. You don't have to necessarily use sage, but you can use all kinds of incense just to cleanse the home, but also cleanse yourself as well, okay? Cleanse any sort of spiritual tools you might be using. I am going to recommend, if you have a lot of idols, that idols probably are not what you want right now. Unless you know that that's like part of your heritage. I get that. Like I don't have Egyptian idols, but I always, whenever I get my messages, a lot of them come from Egyptian like background. It just does. I don't know why. And like anytime I get messages, they'll either come from the archangels or they come from an Egyptian god or goddess. So it's very interesting. Very interesting. Right now, Mary Magdalene is talking to you guys, letting you know that you are love, you are light. Period. Point blank. All right. Palo Santo. Yes, and I'm so glad that Nisi just said that. Not only, yes, the Florida water, and then if you guys are open to it, Chinese wash in your floor wash, okay? The other thing is, not only do you need to cleanse your home, you need to cleanse yourself, all right? I don't have any baths online, but that is one of the things I highly recommend. Eucalyptus salt baths are just a major, major thing. It should be a staple in your house like grits, okay? Staple in your house like grits. Eucalyptus Epsom salt bath. That'll just help you cleanse, period, okay? But remember, whatever you take off, you want to put the positive back on. All right, I love you guys. Thank you so much. See, she just cleaned her whole house. I told you, me too. This is for you. Give me a hug. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Peace and elbow grease.